And welcome back to Coach's Corner, everyone. I'm Ryan Ferran, along with the coach of Arcadia High School, the Apaches, Andrew Policky. Coach, Week 10. Here we are, last game of the regular season, but hopefully not the last game of the year.
That's right.
So what do we have looking forward to this week? So we actually have a Thursday game, your favorite venue that you guys have been at seemingly every week.
3 times in the last 4 weeks at Glendale High School. We got that trip down, hopefully.
So it's CV, Thursday night, 7 o'clock, but it's at Glendale High School again. And this is for second place in league.
Yes.
Big game. So what's kind of your guys' thoughts going into it, and what are the playoff scenarios surrounding it?
So Crescenta Valley is a rivalry game to put a little cherry on top of everything. This is a big game for us, regardless of record. You know, we always enjoy playing these guys at the end of the year. It's fun. But throw in the playoff implications for us. If we win, we finish as a second-place team in the Pacific League, and I think we'll for sure get into the playoffs. If we lose, then being in the division that we're in, Division 11, it looks like there's around 20 teams that are going to qualify for the playoffs, but only 16 spots. So as a third-place team, we would kind of go through the at-large process with the other third-place teams that qualify. So not an ideal situation to be in. Kind of take our destiny out of our hands. So this is a game that for us to ensure that we get into the playoffs that we need to win.
And you guys, good team, 6-3 overall, 5-1 in league. CV's 8-1 overall, 5-1 in league, just like you guys. You guys have won 3 straight. They're having a really good season as well. Talk about before we get into the CV specifically, game last week against Pasadena. You guys won 39-13 for your 3rd straight victory. Heading into this one, how are you guys feeling heading into such a crucial game Thursday night? Pretty
good. I think we feel pretty good about where we're at as a team. I think we're starting to play some pretty good football. Too many penalties last week on both sides of the ball. That was just a strange football game. It was the longest football game I think I've ever coached.
Yes, it was.
In my career. That it was like 3.5 hours. I felt like I was in college. But I think we're playing pretty good offensively. We had a few touchdowns called back. Otherwise, we put a big number on them. And I think defensively, we're starting to play a little bit better in terms of getting off the field on third downs. That was a problem area for us in our one league loss against Burbank. So hopefully we're turning the corner in that area and starting to play some good football at the right time here down the stretch. So I'm excited about the direction that we're headed in and the opportunity that's in front of us Thursday night. It's a big game. It's going to be exciting to see how it shakes out.
How does that impact you? I don't think I've seen a game with that many flags ever as well. When you're in the middle of that and it seems like every other play you're stopping, waiting for the call, marching backwards, forwards, whatever it is. I mean, that was a lot of flags. So how do you kind of manage keeping your team motivated in the game and all that sort of stuff when it's happening and it seems like it's a never-ending parade of flags?
There was 37 accepted penalties in that game, but from both sides, and it was split right down the middle, like 19 and 18. So I guess they were consistent
both ways, right?
Yeah. But there's not a lot you can do about it. It's just keep playing. The kids eventually just become numb to it. I think at one point the referee was upset that he was trying to talk to one of our players and the player wouldn't respond to him. I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to say to you at this point. He's just playing, man.
It was an interesting one.
It was strange, but aside from that part, I thought we played pretty well for the most part. That was a talented team from Pasadena. They definitely had some athletes. Their guy number 2, Jalen Jolly, is one of the better players in our league. So I thought we were able, for the most part, except for a little kickoff return that he had to take him out of the game. We didn't give up any explosive plays. So on defense, we got off the field on third down. 0 for 1 on fourth down there were. So we got stops when we needed to get stops, and we were able to offensively. We had 415 yards of offense, minus all the penalty yards. We still were able to score 40 points despite that. So I feel pretty good about the performance on both sides. The penalties is just something that some stuff that we need to clean up. We had a couple of delayed game penalties. That's a little frustrating, and we got called for offsides a couple of times. Those are some things that we need to get better at and eliminate from the repertoire. But aside from that, it's just one of those nights, man, where we're calling every little thing, and you just got to do your best with it and keep playing.
So what will it take Thursday night against CV? Another great team, great quarterback like we were talking before this. I guess let's start with the quarterback. He's very versatile.
He is, yeah. He's outstanding. He can throw the ball. I think he's most dangerous running the ball. For us, it's going to be we have to take away the run game first. In high school football, I think that's, as a defense, probably at any level of football, the first thing you want to do is shut the run game down, and then turn the team into a one-dimensional football team, and then you can focus on the pass game. So we're gonna load up the box and throw some different looks at him and try to take that kid away specifically. But their running back number 34, Jonathan Junn's a good football player too. They got some talented receivers. Offensively, it's a nice little package at you. Every week they seem to put up points on people. So they do a pretty nice job over there. We got our work cut out for us for sure. It's going to be a challenge, but we're excited about it.
Yeah, how exciting is this for you guys, the players? Not only a huge game against your rival CV, which is always big no matter if it's preseason or last game of the season, but second place, playoff berth on the line as well. Pretty fun atmosphere. Definitely.
It's going to be exciting. A short week, so not a lot of time for the kids to think about it, which is probably good for them. Not enough time for us to think about it as coaches, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think there should be a lot of people at this one on both sides. Well-attended game. This is the kind of games that our kids get excited to play. I'm sure their kids are going to be excited to play. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope we're able to cut out some of the mistakes and get off to a good start. I know the last 2 years playing against them, they've gotten off to some fast starts. I think we were down 21-0 in both games early. So one year we were able to come back and take the lead at the end of the game before they got us, and then last year we just never were able to overcome that deficit. So I think it's important for us to get off to a good start and get some touchdowns on the board early and hopefully get off the field a couple times early. So
how rewarding is this as you and a coaching staff? You had a few lean years, and then this could be the second straight year you're in the playoffs, hopefully making a deep run in CIF. How nice is it to see everyone's kind of hard work, dedication, the players, the coaches, parents, everybody, to get to this point where you have another great opportunity for the playoffs and a good run in the playoffs?
I spent a lot of time thinking about the big picture. As a coach, you kind of got to look to the future and look to the past and learn from mistakes. And man, 3 years ago we were 2-8 and coming off probably one of the worst seasons in the history of Arcadia football. And the cupboard was looking bare and everything was looking a little bit bleak. And we made some big changes program wide, and we had a lot of support from our administrators and from the district, and to kind of see in the direct, where it's at right now and the direction that it's headed, it's definitely a good feeling. A lot of unfinished business and a lot of work to do ahead of us, but it's come a long ways. I'm proud of of what we've been able to accomplish these last few years, for sure.
Very good. Well, Coach, we appreciate all that you have done, your staff, the players. All the parents are out there every Friday night and driving the kids to practice and all that stuff. And the administration has been there as well. So it's been a fun season. Thanks for giving us the highlights. And
no problem.
We'll be there, Glendale High School, 7 o'clock Thursday night, second place and a playoff berth on the line.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Coach. We appreciate it. Thank you, everyone.